can we talk about one of the stupidest timeline, bro? If you play Saints Row the series, bro, if you play the whole series.
No, Saints Row 1, Saints Row 2, Saints Row 3.
So Saints Row Run, realistic, 2 is realistic 2, 3 it started being geeky, and at 4 they lost the whole story point, and they made a whole DLC on you know, Gat going, you know, the player got sucked into a hole and you and Kenzie goes into the hole, bro. That's all it was about. I didn't play that Saints Row. That's the only 3 Saints Rows I didn't play. Agent of Mayhem, that Saints Row Got Out of Hell, and the new one. Those are the 3 I did not play. All the other ones I played. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 was like the good start. It was a great simulation. It was different from GTA 4. It was like arcade-ish, and I liked it. Different from GTA San Andreas. It was still arcade-ish, but it felt different. It's hard to explain. And in Saints Row 2, they started, you know, doing better. We got the fighting, we got customizations. Your player actually talked. In Saints Row 1, you played like 2, 3, 4 times. It was full dialogue. We were immersed, especially with the fighting style. That was impressive, bro. The one I got was the rolling get caught lagging on you. But we had that. Everything was good. And then Saints Row the 3rd. That was probably the last good game they made. It was the last good game they made. I was like, alright. But like, this is the point right here. I thought about it. The 3rd one, I was pissed off. But they made the 4th one that made me more mad. So, Saints Row 3rd, Johnny Gat is gone. He's gone. Nobody knows what happened to him. All you heard was, that's all you heard. And I'm like, bro, I was
flying in,
like, bro, what? I'm flying in and one of the best characters is fucking dead.
Within 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Bro, 30 seconds, dog. That's literally the first mission. He's gone. He jumped out the plane. Johnny, are you gonna make it out? And all we heard was shooting, bro. Now, I'm just gonna talk about the whole game, and then I'm gonna get to the point. You jump out the plane, Shandi, oh, she doesn't have a parachute, you gotta save her. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I let her die a few times for trolls, but besides that, you know, easy done. Get down, $0. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. We take all the games out, and it was Sting. Sting is like the military. And you had 2 choices, kill Killbane or save your homies. I forgot what it was. It was females. That's all I know. And I always said, bro, I didn't care about Killbane, bro. I'm always about loyalty, bro. I'm saving them every time. I saw both endings. I didn't like the other ending. I picked the best ending in my opinion. Also, it was canon. So we get to the point, right? Boom. You saved the city since there were bombs on like monument. It was a monument, and you saved them and the bombs. So you were like a hero. Now we're in 3. That's the ending. Remember 2, you killed like what would they be called? FBI or FBI, whatever. That's basically what you attacked in Saints Row 2. You shot that man through the window. Saints Row 1, you got blown up, and that's how Saints Row 2 happened and the start of it. And then Saints Row 3, you're selling out.
You're selling out commercials.
It was right there. That was the last game. They were selling out. That's it. Was right there. That was the down point of Saints Row right then and there. I was like, yup, this is it right here. Saints Row 4 was fun, but this is the point right here. I'm now on the point now. Now Saints Row 4, since you saved the city, and Saints Row the 3rd, you're now the president. What's gangster about being a president, my guy? What? Saints Row 3 was okay. It made sense. You were still fighting gangs. Like, in Saints Row 4, you're a president. It's not because of Saints Row 3rd you saved the bomb. It's with that too, because in Saints Row 4 you also save a missile from blowing up and shit in space. That was an intense mission, I ain't gonna lie. For the first mission, that was kind of intense, I ain't gonna lie to you. Zinyak comes in and abducts all the people to take over Earth, right? And I'm gonna just speed past all. If you play Saints Row 4, you should know pretty much the baseline. I'm gonna skip to the part. We find out Johnny Gat is alive. The backstory of this, you get me? Zinyak went back to take Johnny Gat.
Because he was too powerful and he would have killed him.
What are you talking about, Zinyak? You have the ability to go back in time to take someone out or take somebody with you.
And you choose Johnny Gat?
What?
So Gat was able to defeat Lucifer, but he wasn't able to defeat a fucking alien?
What?
What?
But our main character is not a problem. He saved Johnny Gat one of those times. He's the main killer. He has most of the bodies of the bosses. And you're telling me you're going for Johnny Gat? Johnny Gat's number 2. Johnny Gat calls him the boss. And you're going for 2nd place? What? I'm like, you have technology to go back in time, but you don't have the idea to take him out too? You don't take out the boss too? That would make way more sense, and then let the game come back and you have to play one of those characters. Wouldn't that make way more sense? Why would you take only 2nd place, Johnny Gat, instead of the player anyways? And then you switched it and then you take the player. But one of those Andes from Gat Out of Hell, bro, you should have just redeemed one of them, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You had a better chance of doing that than whatever you did with Saints Row, bro. The plot line didn't make sense after that. I thought about it. I'm like, you're going for 2nd place. And you could have got them both at the same time. Why? He was able to appear anywhere, bro. And don't say your technology was limited, bro. He was able to do it. Oh my god. And then we got alien technology. Kenji was able to get out the fucking system, dog. How? You have thousands of years of technology. How do you get out? You can't do that. I think she wasn't captured, but it's been a while. Don't roast me. I don't know. Because he was able to hack into that. I'm like, I have thousands of technology. I know things could get hacked anyways, but you have thousands of technology. That's making me cry, bro. Yeah, the whole storyline was just not it, bro. Just not it. Nope. Saints Row got it, bro. Never again. You should have just chose one of the alternate endings and Gat Out of Hell. That's all you had. Like, if the storyline is bad, at least make the mechanics manageable. Like, if the game is ass both ways, it's like, how do you fill both departments? That's HQ or THQ. They dropped the ball. I don't think they were even in charge of the 3rd or 4th game too. That was the craziest part. But anyways, my favorite one was Saints Row 2. That's the best one in my opinion. The most realistic, yet goofy, funny. It was all of it. It's separated from GTA entirely with Saints Row 2. Saints Row 3 was just like, what is this, bro? But it was still fun, so I was like, alright, it is what it is.